do once you get them to the ground. A lot of times we'll get somebody down, we have all these fancy techniques up top, and then when we get to the ground we're fidgeting, we're playing, and we lose the surprise. And so we're just going to work a couple basic things that you can do once they hit the ground. I'm just going to work it off of a hook punch. He's going to come in. I'm going to do my two hand block parry. Push. Again, I can hit with the elbow underneath the chin. I can come up across this way. I like to push on the shoulder for training, but again, you can smack him right in the nose, right underneath the chin. But we're just going to sweep the leg out and take him down. So when he gets down, he's going to either be flat on his back, and I'm going to have the one arm. Okay? There's two different ways you can turn this arm, just by habit. If I keep turning it to the left, okay, he's going to start rolling over onto his back. Okay? I can step over the arm if I want. I don't want to step over his body, obviously, but if I wanted to, I can step out here, I can kick him in the face, and I can start to twist this arm. Now, all I want to do is, same thing I would do if we were standing. Come on, back up for a second. Okay? If I had his arm, I could take it this way, or I could take it this way. Now we're back on the ground. Good, flat on your back. Same thing. I can twist his arm this way, okay, or I can twist his arm this way. See how that rolled in from his back? Again, I'm not pulling him over. I'm using the pain of this twist, and his body goes. Okay? Common way is if I keep twisting, he's going to roll. But I don't want him to keep rolling, so I push this knee right into his shoulder blades and I pull up. Okay, twist it this way, clockwise, right? Okay, so as I do that, I twist until I get so far. Okay, if I get to here, that gets him a little bit, but I can give him a quick boot here, boom, right to the back and roll him over, and I can still put my knee right in that shoulder blade. Okay, so by doing this, I kind of pull that arm back straight. So before, I was pulling the arm, knee in the shoulder blade, pulling this way. Now here, I'm knee in the shoulder blade, pulling it back this way. Okay, so, but I got him from being flat to being on his belly by using the joint lock or the coiling either left or right. Okay, so that's step one that I like to do. So if you come back up,
if you're going the other way, go ahead. Now take your foot and put it. Yeah, go ahead.
Go back so I don't
Stop you from going anywhere. Look how nice. Now look. What are you going to grab?
Nothing.
Or nothing you can really do to you.
The other option is once you get him sideways. So if I get him and he's already on his side, okay, I just want you to think about there's three different ways that you can play with this arm. His arm could be pointing up, his arm could be straight, or his arm could be down. Okay. First one, when it's horizontal, just pull it in for a Chinese hand wave. Just pull that wrist in. You can suck it into your belly. I like to push on his knee so I can arch back. Okay.
And mash his face.
If it's this way, if I turn, this is what we were talking about before. If I try to twist his arm this way, all this moves. So what I do is I scoop this foot here, and I stop him from moving, and I can twist him. Otherwise, we're going to get back to where we were before, where he's going to roll on all the way on his belly. So if it's up, I go hook this in. Again, I could kick him in the groin, cinch this in tight. You can wrap that arm. You can use two hands, however you want to do it.
You ever wanted.
I'm just turning and locking this in, because as I turn, his head's coming back into this leg. He can't go anywhere. He can't go forward because he's touching this. Now the opposite would be if it was down. So watch your face, so don't hit your chin. If I scoop this underneath his chin, if I kick him in the face, or I stomp his face as I suck it in here, as I take the same option, I could lock my own arm. You can push and pull. I'm just twisting the opposite. Okay, so you have straight this way, or switch your feet and go the opposite.
Someone called, I'll tell them you're tied up.
And there's plenty to do from there, but it's all a shoulder lock, but it's just all a matter of where his arm is. I fall into them all the time. Once I take him down and I get him on the ground here, I'll kneel right on that face, I'll get him sideways, and I'll get this in here, or I'll start to twist this here. I can straighten it out from here. There's all sorts of things you can do, but you want to get used to knowing how to play with the arm. And it's the same thing as if, stand up, as if we were standing up. Okay? All these techniques that we're doing, we're just horizontal.